What is up, everybody? Welcome to my new build guide. Today we're gonna talk about the melee blood mage with the spear, thunder sleep, stacking life like this is Path of Exile 1, but you can see me having over 10,000 life. That is because of blood remnants, Ascendancy from blood mage. Basically it doubles our life, same like last league with the energy shield that got deleted from the game, basically. Not Ghost Dance, the other one, I forgot the name for it. Anyways, very tanky build. Our EHP is over 20,000 in POB. Almost 21,000. It's really crazy. Easy to hit Chaos Stress as well with the shield, and headpiece as well, Deepest Tower. They both give you Chaos Resistance, so very good. Using Deepest Tower as well for the low life because the damage there is just insane. Combination with crit and low life is making any build absolutely crazy. You can see me eat all those projectiles there. My HP barely moved. It's really insane. This map also had extra. I forgot to show the notes or the affixes on the map, but so it's tier 16. I believe I had extra damage on monsters as well, but I could have showed it as well. Little Breach Showcase. So Thunder Sleep is our AoE clear. For a single target, we use Rapid Assault. With Rapid Assault Final Strike, you apply a spearhead onto the target, which you can detonate with a detonator skill, with which Thunder Sleep is. So triple Rapid Assault into Thunder Sleep. I mess up my rotation though. I'm still figuring out, trying to learn it, because it's like with this setup, this is my first day playing with it, so I made some miscalculations and errors. Also, I'm missing 2 debuffs on the target on the boss here in a second. My Slow Orb didn't proc Fire Exposure because I didn't ignite for some reason, which is really weird. Oh, I didn't have a socket in it, I'm not sure. And I think I forgot Hunter's Mark as well for the big crit damage. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. Also, I do not have Shocking Leap, which is what you want to get on Thunder Sleep, because it adds a lot of damage, shock 20% damage, so I'm missing that as well. With Leap, you can also jump on these platforms, but I was just bad with aiming, so unlucky. You can see shock here, but it will disappear soon. If I had more life on the boss with life remnants, I would do more damage as well, but it's basically triple rapid attacks. I do 4 here or 5, and then you detonate it with Thunder Sleep. You always want to use Hunter's Mark and Infernal Cry to buff your Thunder Sleep, which will detonate the spearheads. It's very good damage. This is full maxed out Atlas as well, so you could see quite a few millions on the boss HP. But with that said, we do have a full planner on Mobilitics. Again, Path of Building code on the right side, you can insert, and all detailed written guide description with gear, skills as well, rotation, you will find it here. And POB, as always, with full skill tree. You can also play with config here. I went with the low life stuff and whatnot, so that also will be there. But I will take you into the game and we will talk about some of the things right there. So, skill gems, first thing. So, life remnants, this is the Ascendancy you'll get from Blood Mage. This will overflow your life. Overflow means it's gonna double your life. So, I got a new upgrade. You did not see it in the video. So, right now, I'm almost 12,000 life because I got new Chaos Heart. You can overcraft it for over 1,800 life. There was a higher one, but I didn't get it, so that's the one. You want to get this Dissipate here, and you want to get Interlude for the Remnants to have more effect, although they're a bit delayed, but it doesn't matter at all. And yeah, Dissipate here as well. Again, you'll get more effect, but they will vanish in 3 seconds. It's also good heal as well with Life Remnants. There is one more support gem for Remnants, but that one actually, so with this Chaos, we do not have Spirit. We don't use auras. And if you equip Magnetism into your life remnants, they literally stop working, because this one does require Spirit, but it straight up just breaks this skill and you spawn nothing. So beware of that, don't use that. Thunder Sleep, our main ability for mapping. So I am going with Aftershocks as well, 48%, which procs very often, 1 in every second one. 1 in 2 basically. So Aftershock, Reverberate as well. Now you want to get this attack time to about 1.5. The least is 1.5, so you stick with this Aftershock chance for the 8%. Because it helps really, it really helps with clear. You jump somewhere, and as mobs swarm around you, especially in Breach, Aftershocks will basically kill them because it's the second hit, right? And a free hit of like this skill is just a lot of damage. Rage on a hit here because I do not have a jewel or a socket. My gear doesn't allow me to socket anything else but resistances here, which is a big shame because I could get a lot of life from these runes, for example. So I'm missing 4 sockets basically. But yeah, Rage here, Primal Armament. You can also go the Shocking Leap, something I will do for my build as well. I might drop Rage for that because it's like it's 20% increased damage and mainly for bosses. So I would probably just swap it for AoE on bosses. Do like this for bosses. That's what I would do. It's also written in the guide. And armament for multiplier, weapon elemental damage. As you can see, we are doing a big chunk of fire damage and then lightning because it's a lightning ability. Now you can see red decks, but we can bypass that with these gloves, Yarn Raper. Since we stack life, we need to stack strength as well, which gives life. So without me changing all these small nodes into dexterity, because that will be a lot less life, I just went with these gloves. They have attack speed, they get some life, which is not the highest, but they get some fizz damage as well. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So you're able to run basically anything that requires dex on the gear if you choose to do so. Next up, Rapid Assault, single target with multipliers, so 25%. This one does not apply ARC. I see why the exposure wasn't applied, because elemental focus, we don't apply ignite here. So I might change, you know what, I might do this actually. I might do this and just get rid of this one, to be fair. I'll probably do that. So I'll change the guide as well, but it's up to you. You can run this one if you want extra damage, big chunk. Overextend, this gives a lot of a big multi for crit damage. As you can see right now, I'm at 653. If I unequip this, I'm at 502, so that's a lot. So yeah, POB shows over 1000% on Rapid Assault, which is a lot. More multi, close combat, another multi, the concentrated effect, 30%, and martial tempo for more attack speed. We don't really care about the less AoE here because it's single target. So this is the explosion as well. You will see right here in the description. Also inflicts bleeding, but we don't really care about that. Now, in terms of buffs and what else we use is Infernal Cry. This will just buff your attack for big damage. So we want Premeditation for even more multi. We want Tireless, so we have more exerted attacks. Ingenuity for cooldown, Inspiration for mana cost, and all our life cost, because we use both thanks to Blood Remnants. And then we get Raging Cry for rage generation before boss. Flammability to lower fire resistance, because you could see that we are doing a lot of fire damage. So Persistence for longer duration, and Heightened Curse for more effect. Even though we run the lowest level here because of the intelligence requirement, it still lowers the resistance a lot. Solar Orb to apply the fire exposure to further reduce the resistances, with Strip Away to increase its effect. We get Double Font, which is Rage for generation and life regen. So you can see my life regen goes from 49 to 163, which will cover the cost of the skills here. So that's very good. Sniper's Mark for a big crit damage, 53% again. Not the highest level here, but doesn't matter. This is a good chunk of damage increase for sure. And we always crit. You could see with my setup right now, my Thunder Sleep is at 100% crit, as well as Rapid Assault. One thing I need to get more though is get accuracy. I need to basically divine my amulet because it's the lowest roll here. So I will need to do that. That was the skill gems. Onto the skill tree. So Ascendancy, we got the classic Blood Remnants that will double your life. With this, we go Goer Spike to get a lot of crit damage. This itself is insane. If you get this much life, it's really crazy. But be mindful, be careful. It doesn't show in here. So yeah, you have to go to POB, Path of Building, or just do the math, right? Next up, our crits ignore armor, since we use some physical damage as well, mainly on Rapid Assault. Most of the damage is physical. That means we don't care about armor at all, breaking armor. So that's very good. Thunder Sleep does some physical as well. Nothing too crazy, but it's something. Gives you some crit as well. What you could do though is drop these 2 points and put them in here to get bleed on the target. Since we apply bleed from Rapid Assault, could be play as well. I actually might try that, since we have a lot of elemental damage, which contributes to bleeding magnitude. So I might try it out. And last one is very good for survivability, Grasping Wounds. I would want that on every single build, melee build. It's really great. I'm a big fan of this. This one is good as well, but we do not run any energy shield, so it's whatever. We don't really want that one. Onto the passives here, I like some attack speed, some main stats, some crit as well on the way. Up top, crit damage, crit chance, main stats too, very good stuff. You are looking for as many jewels as possible. So we also get up top in here for Assassin. I will talk about jewels in a second. We go down here. There is a way to get power charges active as well for crit damage, but that's just too... It's just too much work, and it's just not that good, I think. some more crit here. I have some decks here to cover, I think the weapon requirements for something, I believe. But you will figure it out. It all depends on your gear. Now with the block for Chernobog, which you need to have a lot of, I have corrupted max block, so 78%. It's very easy. There is a perfect block passive here, glancing hits, where you take increased damage, but for a good block chance. This, in combination with glancing blows, will take care of your blocking. I don't even have any jewels for block. Although you will take 60% damage when you block hits, but it's fine because our HP pool doesn't care about it at all. I would like some attack speed from Falcon Dive. Down here, we go for some AoE. This is the only AoE we have. The levels I am missing, I would put here for more AoE for 10%. You definitely want to get that. And there is not much more AoE around here, so that's pretty much all you can do about it. But still decent. It still covers some good chunk. So glancing blows, we got some also accuracy stacking from strength. So the more strength I would get here, that would probably cover my accuracy. That's all you need, honestly. Or you can drop these 4 points and put them in here. If you have, this will probably give me more accuracy from crit chance since I'm capped out at 100%. And the classic low life stuff with the deepest tower, you want to put them here. It's all at the next to each other. Also using Lay Siege because it's literally next to this, so that's very good. And I do anoint offensive stance, so the damage is a very, very good, man. Yeah, damage is very good. On to the jewels. First one, From Nothing, Unwavering Stance. This one to access Finality for easy 120% additive damage. It's very good. On the weapon set 1 is my single target setup for bosses. I do have the red lines, which is right here, and these two. That's for weapon set 1 for extra damage, like 90%. And for weapon set 2, it's just the AoE nodes right here. This one doesn't give as much damage as these low life nodes, so that's what you want to get. Another jewels we got are these. Actually, it's this one, Adorn. This is a test. I got it from a friend. You do not have to run this. It is not needed. You can straight up run any rare emeralds with crit damage, crit chance, spear damage, spear attack speed. That's all good, no problem. I'm just seeing how it is. It's not as effective because I have only 3 emeralds. So one is here, crit chance damage with spear. Another one is right here, the same story. And last one is here. So yeah, for Adorn, you want as many jewels as possible. I do have quite a few jewels. That's not the issue, but I also have like unique ones. These two are unique ones, which are needed. Next one, I have Megalomaniac for acceleration, for more skill speed and movement speed. I'm a big fan. And a big fan of this Unbending. 3% life is not a lot, but with this health pool, it is a lot. Trust me, it's like, it's over 100, 120, which is already, stacking pretty well with the crit damage on top of the rest of the stuff and multis. And cooked here as well. Sometimes I feel very cooked. But that was the skill tree. On the gear, so Tango Tongue, I recommend double socket with as high crit chance as you can. But as you can see, I'm already capped, so I probably could go with less as well. But the double socket crit damage, these are very expensive. Tikaba, I believe it's called Tikaba. Or not Tikaba, crit damage. Critical, yeah, it is. It's for divines, I forgot. Yeah, the market is pretty crazy. 7 divines for 1 crit damage, Soul Gore. Chaos, Prison incoming soon. Nah, it's pretty good though. If you don't have that, there are these new runes, which are pretty good as well. Gives you damage against rare or unique enemies, 50% attack damage. So that's 100% attack damage. Keep in mind, attack damage does work to everything, not only physical. So fire, lightning, cold, right? That's the beauty of it. On the rings, you want to look for a fire flat or fire percentage. Fire percentage is very good damage for this build. Life for crit damage. And then you definitely need leech mana. Mana leech keeps me... I barely use Mana Flask on maps because even with Thunderous Sleep not being full physical skill, we still get enough leech to cover the cost, no problem. So a big fan of that, get it on the ring, that's all you need to get. And yeah, Life Leech pretty good too. Nothing too crazy, but it helps with sustain. And other ring, same story, flat damage, life, strength, resistances. Again, if I get more res, I could drop the sockets for life. Gloves, Yarn Graper to get the cost of the sockets, Thunderous Sleep, Rapid Assault. And yeah, sadly, Sniper's Mark is not melee, so you have to run the lowest one. Level 7 with 52 dex. It's still good damage though, 53% crit damage is insane. On the belt, some life, mana to sustain, armor, triple charms, pretty important. Double rest, life regen is good too. This amulet also is life regen, crit chance and life is the main thing. Accuracy, life and crit chance, these 3 you want to get on the amulet. I probably would be able to get a better one, but this one has so much life that it was just good and cheap. Deepest Tower to do the low life technique mechanic. Every build runs that. Chaos to corrupt the life here or triple socket, but this is the best outcome. Very good. And also a lot of stun threshold here, a lot of stun threshold in here. So I don't get stunned at all. On the boots, movement speed, armor, life, strength, resistances, the classic on most items. And the shield is Chernobog. There is a corruption that will give you block chance. You probably would not need to run this right here. Probably would cover your block chance overall, but it's all good. You don't have to corrupt your shield. This maximum block chance helps with damage and also survivability. I think it is the best corruption, but yeah. Potions, it's whatever. I have this one. Getting a good potion is actually pretty important. With this big health pool, this won't really heal much, so yeah, I should get a better potion for sure. This one was just a drop, I believe, but I should get a better one. Mana here as well. I like this one. Instant recovery and reduce charges. I'm a big fan. Now onto the rotation. So first we want to apply all the buffs and debuffs. So Solar Orb to get the rage going. You want to apply the flame ability to apply curse. And then Hunter's Mark, or you can just straight up rapid attack 3 times, 4 times. Then you would do Hunter's Mark into Infinite Cry and detonate with a leap for very big damage. That's all you gotta do. That's it. So far, a big fan of this setup. It played out better than I expected. I did play Mage build first for this setup. It is so bad. Mage skills need to get some love. There are only 2 good Mage skills, 3 good Mage skills for map clearing. Earthquake, Earth Shatter, a leap maybe, and then Stampede, but the rest is trash. And just too much going on, man. Just too much going on. I'm a one-button build, Andy, man. It's just one button spam, that's it, man. But yeah, pretty much, that's it. I stream every day on Twitch and YouTube. If you guys want to come through, ask some questions or hit me up in the comments. I'll have the links in there as well. And yeah, with that said, thank you very much everybody for watching. I will see you soon, hopefully, and until next time, peace.